Good morning, everyone. I haven't picked up the camera in a while and I wanted to show you guys some stuff that I'm doing today. I'm kind of like a follow me around sort of thing, and I have something exciting I want to show you. It is our first clutch of corn snakes hatching of 2022, and it is a extreme reverse Okatee clutch. So we will go ahead and get started and I'll show you the clutch. And there is the first little baby. Looks like we might actually have a couple out. So cute. Such a pretty baby too. Looks like it's high white. Look at this little guy with his head just sticking out. Sometimes if you tap on it, it makes them want to come out. There we go. Nice fat stomach. Okay, so right now I filmed a TikTok yesterday. It was a order packing video, and I picked the music, and now I'm going to be doing the voiceover for it. I get pretty decent views on my order packing videos, so I'm just going to do the voiceover right now. Okay, I wanted to show you guys out here. It is like a complete mess back here. I am moving in less than a month now, and all of this is going with me. I just got things started because I'm moving out of an apartment into a house, so I wanted to have some stuff from my garden already ready and started. I started basically everything from seed here, and I'm going to go through and show you. So these are just some seeds I have starting. I have some Brandywine tomatoes, Roma. I have some pickles. I have some beans, the tall ones there, and I have some marshmallow root started also. Same thing here. Those are actually some loofah right there. But all this right here is yellow squash and zucchini. I got confused. I thought it was my cucumber. Right here I have a tomato plant. I cannot remember if it's Super Sweet 100 or Roma. I think it is Roma, but I don't know. I can't tell. Over here I have some more seeds starting. These are actually tamarind, and I have some tamarind that are actually growing right here. These are Russian mammoths, and that really tall one right there is another mammoth. That is another tomato. I have some peppers right here. My peppers do not like me. And then some small tomatoes here. And I don't really like tomatoes, but over here I got really confused. I thought I was planting my squash and zucchini here. I accidentally planted my cucumbers here, and they're vine growers, so I'm kind of screwed on that. But I do have a little one forming right there. And then right here is okra, and I should have some okras forming really soon. Over there I have a little pineapple too. And right here, these are some I'm starting for myself. There is pickling cucumbers and some loofahs. These are loofahs, these are cucumbers. Okay, so over here, this is a avocado Hass. This is a beefsteak tomato. Look at all these tomatoes on here. They're very slow at ripening though. And they don't get very big. This is a grapevine. I have to figure out a better way to set that up. I just have tomato trellis on it. And this is some kale. I did not start this from seed. I actually bought it, but it's gotten super tall. This is a pink guava. I always find white guavas, but I've never been able to find pink guava trees. So I snatched this up when I found it. I think I paid like 40 bucks for it. This here is another tamarind tree I bought. It's about 2 years old. If you've never had tamarind, it's really good like on its own. They put it in Mexican candies. I'm not a fan of it, but... And this is, I can't remember what it's called. It's called Spanish lime, but it has another name in Spanish. And if you've ever had it before, like in Cuba, Puerto Rico, you know it's delicious. And then right here I have some blackberries. I had 2 already ripened, but I ate them. And then I have a bunch of flowering right here. These are mangoes. That is a little baby papaya. And then I have some dragon fruit seedlings right there. This plant right here has got a lot going on. It's super heavy for itself, but this I bought started already. This is a candy cane pepper. Yes, so if you look at some of the peppers on here, You can see it's got some striping and all, but they do develop more colors than just like green and yellow. They develop, you know, red and orange and everything like that. It's just they're not completely ripe yet. And then I want to show you one over here. So this I thought was my cucumber until it started growing these little yellow things, and I was like, what the heck is that? And that's when I realized, oh, that's not my cucumbers, that's my yellow squash. I'm growing the yellow squash for my tortoises. I don't like squash, so I'm growing it for them. But yeah, I was like, why does this have a yellow on it? That's when I realized I got them mixed up. And then over here I have baby papaya, some more tamarind and things like that. This is lemon basil, it's so good. And this I picked up yesterday. These are cuca melons. They're also called Mexican jerkin. I've never had them before, but I was actually looking for them the night before yesterday, and I was like, man, I really want some. And I walked into Home Depot and they happen to have seedlings started, so I picked up 2 just in case I kill one. Over here I have 2 papayas. I have this taller one and the smaller one. The smaller one I actually got for free. Then I have a tomato because it was dying and I was waiting for my bigger pots to come in. It was getting so root bound, so I was like, screw it, I'm just going to plant it in the ground. Again, I don't know what variety this is, but I think it's Super Sweet 100. It started flowering, but I picked the flowers off so it could focus more on root growth. Look at these nasty things. I'm actually really happy that they're breeding. And I'm gonna walk away because I'm distracting them. Last thing I will show you guys is this. It is tapioca, or what's called yucca also. I walked up to a lady's yard sale and she's like, hey, do you like yucca? And I'm like, no, not really. She's like, well, if you want this, you can have it. And I'm like, well, my boyfriend and his family like it, so sure, I'll take it. And actually all of these leaves died off and it was just this like little root right here, or stem. And next February, I believe I should be able to harvest it and get some yucca. But I'll have to dig all in the ground, and then I can just replant this and have the same plant reproducing for me over and over again. So yeah, last thing, I know you guys are probably like, Brittany, why are you showing us this? We came here for reptiles, but I just wanted to show you this too. Okay, so we got some eggs today. This is a female banana bred to a JHI Mojave scaleless head ball python. So this will be an exciting clutch. So let's see how many eggs she has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Another thing we grow for our animals is hibiscus. We just have one plant out here and another one out back, but it's growing back from when it died off in winter. So I'm going to pick these now, and I'm probably going to feed them to my bearded dragons. Mm-hmm. I have a little elongated tortoise right there. There's actually 2 in there. I'm gonna stuff this in there for them and they will love that. Okay, so now we have mice and live mice and rats on the way. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is move all of the adult male ball pythons back into their cages so that I can be able to feed the adult males and females separately. So let's get that done. Okay, so I am back for my lunch now. My lunch went a little bit longer than usual because my friend called me and I was on the phone. But now I'm going to feed some holdback ball pythons and all and get that done. And then I'm going to go through and feed like the ball pythons we have for sale, because our holdbacks eat bigger meals than the ones we have for sale. And then I might feed some like holdback colubrids and things like that. So let's get started. Okay, so I forgot to show you, but I went out and I fed my tortoises. I'm waiting on my dad to feed off the small harbor mice that he needs so that I can use them. But while I wait, I am going to plant some cosmo flowers because when I'm moving, I want to have some flowers so that it attracts pollinators to not only pollinate my flowers, but pollinate the rest of my garden. So I'm just going to plant some pollinators in empty, well, it's not empty, but in half of an empty container. And I'm gonna go ahead and plant these cosmos. It is almost too late to plant them, but we'll see if they'll grow. I have this like succulent here. It will not stop growing. I can't stop it, but I actually have the rest of this area that has nothing, had mango seeds in it, but the mango seeds never did anything. They just rotted, or some squirrels took them too. I know that. So I am going to just put these cosmos in here and we will see. I had this growing in there. I found this in a pot when I bought my mango or papaya tree. And I don't know what it is, so I'm going to put it in a separate pot because it's starting to sprout. So we'll see. My dad is now done with the hopper size or smallmouth size and some like pinky and pudgies, so I'm going to feed all of those off now, so take a gander. So I actually need to go out in the garage and feed some of my samboas that are out there because they eat this size. I may not have enough to get through some of these guys. If I don't, then I will go through any of the mice that we personally breed ourselves and try to get any of those. Okay, so I have some pudgies and like larger pinkies here. I'm gonna go through and see who needs to be fed, what size they like appropriate. I'm sorry for the horrible lighting. I have you on my rack system, so I'm just gonna go through and see who needs what. So that was a little bit difficult because it was like an awkward size that I usually don't get, so I had to like move a bunch of stuff around and figure out where to put those odd size mice in, because for some it was too big, some it was too small, so I had very few that were like just right, but I gave some an extra meal that ate on Friday, so I was just like, whatever, I'll give them an extra meal even though it's a little bit small. So I did that. I think I'm gonna go try to find some more mice out in the garage, and I'm gonna go do that now. Okay, I have not picked up the camera in like an hour or so. I went outside and I watered all the tortoises that we have. I also had to water and repot a couple plants that I had out there, my cucamelons. And now I'm gonna go on our website. I'm gonna do some updating there and all, and just boring stuff. Hello everyone, it is the next day. It's Thursday. I completely forgot to have an ending to the video. I really didn't do much else yesterday. I spent some time repotting some of my plants and then going through some snakes to check to see who ate and all. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!